Hello great people, I get 5 minutes video to play for you. You see this 5 minutes video where I won't play you. If you not watch am, you miss so because it is about the ambassadorial screening of Reno Omokri on the floor of the Nigerian Senate. And the high point of that video is the altercation between Senator Oshiomole and Senator Ndume. You see these two senators, the way they take fight themselves, the way they take pour spit for each other's face. In fact, it pass, be careful. We will watch the video, but I must tell you that while watching the video, you need to take note of what Oshiomole said in that particular video and take note of Ndume's response as they have altercations among themselves in that video, because when we come back, I will be picking some of the words said in that video and I will be dissecting it for you. You know, they usually say if you don't get it, forget about it. No, this one, you not go forget about time. How you go forget about time when you get me as your sure plug? We will watch the video, dissect the issues. Then the third thing that we'll be doing is I will be reading to you the letter that was sent by Arnold to the Nigerian Senate. Arnold that was imported by Reno Omokri to come and assert that there's no Christian genocide in Nigeria. You remember that former US mayor? He don't write to, and he has some things to say about Reno Omokri. I will read Arnold's letter. I will read it to you. Then we'll dissect the associated issues, cut through the noise on this episode of Politics with your short plug, Dr. Oshiomole. Let us go and watch the video of what transpired on the floor of the Nigerian Senate and take note of what is being said in that video, because when we come back, we'll be dissecting it. Let's watch this video, then we'll come back for some great discussion. Let's watch it.
Until you are called, you cannot shut me down.
No, he's not talking to you. He wasn't talking to you.
Let the chairman preside.
He wasn't talking to you. 1 minute.
These are people.
Okay, go ahead.
There's a motion on ground. You can either defeat the motion or let it survive. But all right. So how come you have other people have spoken?
Senator Adams, he wasn't. Go ahead.
I have the authority of the chairman.
Please go ahead.
Chairman, you cannot exercise power that you don't have. You don't exercise. Chairman, I want to thank you, Senate leader, and my colleagues. This is how you ridicule the Senate. I cannot be intimidated by people who go here and there. After all, we see people on television questioning this list. Please ask Mr. Chairman, sir.
The procedure is that if there is a motion on ground, it should be seconded. If it is not seconded, it's dead.
It's dead. So allow me to continue. Mr. Chairman, you have allowed me. Please protect me.
Senator Adams, conclude. Your time is going. Conclude.
All right. Mr. Chairman, I think I needed to speak on this in the public interest. With particular reference to the nominee, Reno. Because we cannot pretend we have not had stories.
We can't work on stories.
For me.
There is no petition before the
for me.
Look, this is
for me.
You should not return the Senate. Don't Allah can commit the Senate. Senate is not a job. Senate.
The power of example that he is a pragmatist. He is not detained by old feelings. You may have doubt, suspicion about anyone until you have the opportunity to so perform. Indeed, you don't know anyone until you give him the driver's, you hand over to him the steering of a vehicle. This young man has shown that where he sees a compelling evidence in the interest of the Nigerian nation, he will not be ashamed to say that I was wrong in my assumption. From what I have seen, this man is working and he deserves the support of all those who want progressive governance. The second side of the argument is that we have a president. We have a president who has shown that by the power of example, the minimum requirement of leadership, and here I will proudly say I was a governor, which is a head of a subnational government. And so when I talk, those who are not the governors should listen.
Governors come to Senate.
You have to have
governors, you struggle to
Your Excellency, you have to have that large heart.
Become a senator.
You have to have. For me, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has showed a rare quality that the fact that you criticize me during the election The fact that you abused me at what time was
Senator Adams, you made your point very clear. There is a motion. Please, Senator Adams, you made your point clear. There is a motion in place. Any seconder?
Okay. Come on, let me conclude. The president has showed large heart. And he's now to be commended because he's now a president of all Nigerians.
We commend Mr. President. We commend Mr. President. Joel,
Colleagues, distinguished colleagues, my name, once again
in favor. Senator Ndume, are you wait. Okay, Senator Ndume, are you opposed to Omokri's nomination?
No.
Senator Oshiomole, are you opposed to the nomination?
I have seconded it over and over 100%.
So you're on the same page.
You're on the same page. I say another to put the question.
The speaker colleagues, a motion has been moved and seconded. Those in support say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it.
There you have it, the altercation between Senator Adams Oshiomole and Senator Ndume during the senatorial screening of ambassadorial nominee Reno Omokri. From what transpired in that particular video, your guess is as good as mine that it is safe to call Reno Omokri an ambassador because his nomination will be ratified by a committee of the whole in the sitting of the Nigerian Senate. But before I come back to Reno Omokri's nomination issue and screening, and don't forget that I have a letter that was written by the former mayor in United States, Mike Arnold. I will read it to you as regards the person of Reno Omokri. Now that man, the import come Nigeria, make you come like say Christian genocide, no day. But when that man come Nigeria, in conscience speaker, now the man change mouth, say no, Christian genocide, Iboku for Nigeria. Now let us go into what Adams Oshiomole said in the video that you just watched. Adams Oshiomole made the statement, compelling evidence. He said, compelling evidence that Reno Omokri changed his mind. He became a friend of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in the light of compelling evidence. You will recall that during the 2023 presidential election, Reno Omokri was one of the staunch critics of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He called Tinubu a known drug lord. But when Tinubu won the election, all of a sudden, Reno Omokri changed his mind and he started speaking in favor of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Now, Adams Oshiomole is speaking about a compelling evidence. The big question is, what is that compelling evidence? Can you show Nigerians? Does Nigerians not have the right to know what is the compelling evidence that changed Reno Omokri's mind? The big question is which evidence? Because you will recall what Reno Omokri said during the 2023 election campaign. Reno Omokri said he obtained documents from the United States that proved that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is a known drug lord. He said that Bola Ahmed Tinubu truly graduated from Chicago State University at that point in time because he visited the school and they confirmed that Bola Ahmed Tinubu graduated. But as regards the drug issue, he maintained his stance that from the records and the information before him, Bola Ahmed Tinubu is a known drug lord in the United States. So, what is the compelling evidence that Reno Omokri saw that now changed his mind? And don't tell me that it is the judgment of the Supreme Court, because we all know that what Reno Omokri might have seen in the United States may not be accepted, or the Supreme Court may not factor that in their judgment. So the big question is, what is that compelling evidence based on documents or orations from the United States? Another thing Adams Oshiomole said in that video is that this man is working. He was referring to Reno Omokri. This man is working. Again, take note of that statement. This man is working. The question is, which work, I beg? Because the last time I checked, Reno Omokri's job, to me, is apparently to stay on social media and criticize Peter Obi. That is what he has largely been doing. So, if Adams Oshiomole said this man has been working how? Is it for Nigeria or for the APC government? Is Adams Oshiomole referring to Reno Omokri's ability to talk down, to denigrate and decimate the opposition? Is Adams Oshiomole referring to Reno Omokri's ability as a political jobber? Is Adams Oshiomole referring to Reno Omokri's ability as a political fixer? Is that what Adams Oshiomole means by Reno Omokri is working? So it means, say, if we do kona, if we do wuru, if we do mago, definitely the Nigerian senators and the leadership of the Nigerian Senate will see you as working. And the best reward they can give you is to go and represent Nigeria in a foreign land. So some of you that are interested in representing Nigeria, maybe you should start being a staunch supporter of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, because it seems that is the criteria. And let me use the opportunity to tell you that I have another video coming up that is about the screening in the Nigerian Senate of other nominees, whereby they were telling them to bow and go. In that video, I will be telling you what the Nigerian Senate could have done, how they could have done it, the questions that were asked, if any, how it is flawed, and what should have been done. If you are going to watch that video, type it in the comment section now that I will watch it. Let me know if you are going to watch it, because I will be dropping it as well. Now, let us go to another statement by Adams Oshiomole, which is that it says he was referring that he was a governor. He said he was a governor, and Ali Ndume has never been a governor. But I love Ali Ndume's response in that video. He said governors come to Senate, which is true. Majority of the governors, if you look at the ratio of senators that are becoming governors and governors that are becoming senators, most governors become senators. So Ali Ndume's response is apt in that video, that if what you are saying is true, why do governors come to Senate? If they have had all the experience, why do they struggle to come to the Senate? Why do they lobby to be senators after becoming a governor? That is a perfect response from Adams Oshiomole, who wants to use that to spite his colleague Ali Ndume. And let me tell you, Ali Ndume no be small boy for Nigerian Senator. Ali Ndume is like a 5th or 6th term senator in the Nigerian Senate. So definitely he has all the experience about the operation and administration in the Nigerian Senate. Now, my people, let us go into the third aspect of this video, which is the letter that Mike Arnold wrote to the Nigerian Senate about the nomination of Reno Omokri. Mike Arnold told the Nigerian Senate that this man, make una no accept him, because this man definitely is not a good won't be a good representation of Nigeria. Let me read the letter to you. Mike Arnold wrote to the Nigerian Senate regarding the ambassadorial nomination of Californian Reno Omokri. I've seen this man up close. He is a danger to your country. These are the words of Mike Arnold. Reno did not attend his own father's funeral. He abandoned his autistic son in California. He has been publicly accused of covering for his brother, who raped a 15-year-old girl in church. He was accused of sexual harassment by Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan at a state event. Let me speak on that before I continue the reading. In fairness to Reno Omokri has debunked that particular accusation, that he did not harass Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan. In fact, he brought out evidence that as at when that state event was being held, he was not even in Nigeria at that point in time. I like to be fair to everybody. As I usually say, I don't like anybody, I don't hate anybody. So fairness is key to me, and it is my watchword. So we don't know whether it was Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan that was wrong in as regards the accusation, or Reno Omokri was right. Either ways, Reno Omokri has debunked it with some strong evidence. Now let me continue reading the letter wrote by Mike Arnold. He said he called Tinubu a drug baron. Yes, that's correct. Then called him Christ-like the moment the check cleared. That's a strong word. It means, say, the moment where Reno Omokri collect money, he changed mouth. He screamed Christian genocide under Buhari, then called it a hoax under Tinubu. A lie scam, cool, and constantly pathological. This is no diplomat. This is an effeminate, preening peacock who plucks his eyebrows and prances. like a pixie in selfies for cheap social media clicks. This is a shape-shifting mercenary who sells his tongue to the highest bidder and his soul to the nearest camera. Oyinbo dey write, see how they finish Reno Omokri for here. When a foreign government or lobby offers Reno more money tomorrow than Abuja does today, he will flip and sell out Nigeria the same way he sold out his father, his son, his wife, his political allies, his faith, and every principle he ever pretended to have. Do not let this man carry your flag. He will embarrass you on the world stage within 6 months. As an American who has made Nigeria my second home, and who has probably spent more time in Nigeria in the past decade than Omokri, I can tell you the most damning international stereotype of Nigeria is the slick scammer. The very nomination of Omokri for this important post plays into that stereotype and demarcates the nation in a very corrosive way. Deny the nomination. Your fatherland deserves better than a paid liar who wouldn't bury his own father. That is the letter written by Mike Arnold to the Nigerian Senate. What do you think about Mike Arnold's letter to the Nigerian Senate? And do you think that Reno Omokri should proceed to represent Nigeria as an ambassador? But I can tell you that his nomination, if what transpired on the floor of the Nigerian Senate is anything to go by, Reno Omokri's nomination will be confirmed as an ambassador. But I can tell you that the screening is empty because no critical question was asked. A screening that senators are even, showing ego, fighting themselves. Can we call that a screening? Well, let's see what happens, and let's see how best Reno Omokri can represent Nigeria in the international stage. It's been an interesting time with you on this episode of Politics with your sure plug, Dr. Oshiomole. Subscribe, turn on your notification button, catch up with my past videos. See you in my next video. I love you all sincerely.